Welcome to Roses and Rosé Live, everybody. I'm Lauren Zima. We are here, of course, to recap Monday night's bombshell episode of The Bachelorette. And to do it, I have two very special guests here to help me today. Evan and Carly are here.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for being here.
Of course.
Such a treat, truly. It's like a smile has been on my face since this morning. We got to talk to Caitlin and Jason last week. It's just like happy couples, which is good.
Aww,
yes.
we love them.
And you know, Carly working a casual baby number 2, Bob. Yes,
Listen,
Carly.
it's in there.
She's trying to push it out.
I'm halfway this week.
Oh my gosh.
Halfway there, almost over the hump.
You look amazing. How are you feeling?
Good, I'm okay, yeah. Tired, but good, yeah.
Good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we are going to get into everything that we have to catch up on with Carly and Evan. But of course, first, let's talk Hannah Brown's season of The Bachelorette. Overall, Evan, I know, like, on Twitter, this man has opinions. Follow him if you don't, because he's hilarious to watch live tweet the episodes. Overall, how are you guys feeling about this season and the guys?
Man, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, that Luke P has made it this far is like ridiculous.
Powerful stuff. Yeah.
Like, a villain has never made it this far in a series, I don't think. Like, I mean, he's, usually the riffraff gets cut out, like episode 5, they're gone, boom, and here we are.
I have been thinking about Courtney Robertson. Ben's season.
Oh, yeah, she made it all the way.
She made it all the way. But I'm not sure if anyone this controversial has made it this far.
Right.
Like, and been so dominant in the storyline. I mean, it feels like every week we've got to work through the Luke P stuff.
Yeah.
Every week.
And are you
never
guys
ends.
just like shaking your fists at the TV? How are you reacting?
It's just exhausting, I think.
It is exhausting. Yeah.
You're like, we have kids and we're tired from this. Well, let's get into last night. First of all, let's just bring up this naked bungee jump moment that started it all. So Garrett and Hannah go on a naked bungee jump. How did you guys feel about this? Because I'll be honest, my opinion, and I'm not complaining because it made for great TV and I love the show, but it felt to me like, let's construct a situation here that's going to cause some drama in the house. I don't believe that naked bungee jumping is a tradition. I'm sorry, I don't. When you're watching this, are you thinking like, wow, I would have done this, I would not have done this, this is wild? Give me your take.
Gosh, I mean, it's so different for a boy and a girl, because boys, like, they're like, woo, I don't care, But
I would do it in a heartbeat.
I know, well, of course you would. But I appreciated that she really went for it, because I think it would have been a regret.
Yeah.
And she took her bra off like last second. So I don't know, he didn't see the boobs.
He tried.
You know what I
Not
mean?
for lack of trying. He was trying to peek down.
Her nips must have been pretty hard because it was snowing.
It looked freezing.
It looked so cold.
You can see the goosebumps on them there, literally. And I want to applaud the editor who had to make those black boxes happen, who really had to follow them down.
Yeah.
That had to take some time.
I get so happy whenever I see a black box up there. I don't know, it just cheers my soul.
Well, and this was a true black box. I think we've had black boxes before where people were maybe like just in
bathing
underwear or
suits
whatever,
or
but
something,
I think they were naked here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think I don't know. I feel like she had to have had underwear on.
A thong on?
Because she took the bra off last second, but we didn't see I don't know. I'm thinking she had.
Carly's questions.
We need to investigate.
I don't know that I would have gone underwearless.
Underwearless. Maybe depending on...
I don't know. Things are rubbing,
How are things? Okay, so let's take a look then at this moment between Luke and Hannah. Garrett and Hannah go bungee jumping naked. Garrett tells the rest of the guys about it, which was another moment to me where I felt like, okay, I have to say, I'm wondering, is somebody telling Garrett, you got to go tell the guys about this? Maybe.
Garrett's loving this. Are you kidding?
Do you think?
He's enjoying it.
You think so? Are
thoroughly.
you getting that vibe?
Yeah.
Why do you think?
Oh, there's just something about him. He's just like, he rises to the challenge. He feels like he's the great defender of
Mike's
Hannah.
kind of the guy going after Luke for a while, and now Garrett's really taken on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He told Luke last night, "Sweet dreams, Luke." That was an eerie moment.
It was so creepy. I loved it,
nervous.
actually.
Like, I thought there was really going to be fisticuffs there for a second.
Who do you think is better at taking down Luke, Mike or Garrett?
I don't think Garrett did a great job of taking him down. There's one sequence there where I think Luke may have actually gotten the advantage on him.
When?
Yeah, it was that right when he said good night.
Yeah.
Luke, it was like he was kind of going back and forth, and Luke, for the first time all season, almost made sense. He didn't make sense, but
He didn't
almost.
quite make sense. All right, let's take a look at what Luke says to Hannah after he finds out and gets frustrated by the fact that Hannah went naked bungee jumping with Garrett. Let's take a look.
I know that your body is a temple, and honestly, I'm just thinking of you holding him bare skin, and I'm just thinking in my mind, it really pissed me off. I mean, it really frustrated me.
I had a choice what I wanted to do, And like, I know where my heart was in it, and it wasn't in a sexual way. It was in an experience that like I wanted to have for myself.
Right. But still, at the same time, like, I mean, I'm looking for you to meet my family soon, and I felt like it was a slap in the face. But no matter what you do, I'm going to support you. Even if you make a boneheaded mistake and you just do something completely out of your character and something that's wrong, I'm gonna do whatever it is to make things right. I'm in this, and we're gonna work through this together.
Okay, so to quickly recap the highlights of that moment, Luke tells Hanna that her body is a temple, that he implies that she made a boneheaded move by naked bungee jumping with Garrett, and then he calls it a slap in the face. Evan, tell me what's going through your head.
Oh, there's so much wrong with that conversation. Like, he doesn't get to say that. Like,
No.
he can't say that stuff. Like, that's ridiculous.
Carly?
I mean, I've dated the controlling, manipulative guy, and I tell him all the time, I'm like, this is the guy I dated. This is like this horrible monster, and it's so awful. She's the Bachelorette. She can do whatever she wants. If you don't want to be there, go home. He was already kicked off. Why is that?
That is a question, right? And we actually saw a little moment last night when Chris Harrison at the end of the episode said to Hanna, why do you like him? And she said, like, he's either, I'm either falling in love with him or he's driving me crazy.
Yes.
And what I want to tell Hanna is it doesn't have to be one or the other. Like, it doesn't have to be this hard.
No.
Like, she later goes back and talks to him, and I think we saw in her face how she was feeling when he was saying those things to her. And I sort of felt, I've been in that moment before where someone's saying something so shocking that you don't even know how to react in the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So later she comes back and you see here she's confronting him about the boneheaded move comment, the slap in the face comment, him telling her, well, you're someone I want to meet my family. And it doesn't have to be this hard, and it shouldn't be this hard. That should be a big enough red flag, I think. It shouldn't be so hard so soon.
No.
Yeah. And so, okay, Carly, horrible monster.
The horrible monster man, yes.
I just, Luke, he has these, and I wonder if this is what Hannah's struggling with. Like in the beginning of when she goes and talks to him, he's being quiet, he's listening to her, and he's sort of saying the right things, but then he totally says the wrong things. And I wonder if she's conflicted about that. Why do you guys think she's holding on to him?
I feel like he's like actually trying. Like, he's not, just coasting, right? Like, he's really doing some internal work. The problem is he's just got way too much work to do for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work on his opinions, on his mindsets.
On everything.
On everything.
Yes.
Okay.
I think she's just stuck on what she first liked. Like, she first saw this.
They have chemistry.
Yeah, and she's stuck there.
Yeah.
Because it's like she said, I see good in you. Like, that's where she's stuck. But there's like 5% good and the rest is crazy.
Well, and the thing to me is, even if there is some good in there, and Luke did go on Instagram and say he's got things to work on. And I will say in his defense, he hasn't been able to do interviews yet or anything like that.
Yeah.
So part of me says, look, whenever we get the chance to talk to him, maybe he'll have a lot of apologies to make. Maybe he'll say, I've learned a lot about myself. But with him having that much to work on, he's not ready to marry Hanna.
No.
He's not ready.
Or anyone.
Anyone at all.
Or
No.
date. Or just,
Yeah.
probably be friends with him. He should just take some personal time.
Some personal time. I mean, you're sitting there watching it and you're hearing him say these things, and it is the contradiction of him saying, I'll support you through anything, even a boneheaded move. And you're like, no, man. No. It's upsetting.
Yeah. Well, maybe his intentions, we can't judge his intentions. I mean, we can, and we will on Twitter, of course, but still, like, everything that comes out is just so manipulative. You just can't.
It's so bad.
I just wish she'd get rid of it. Although the question is, if she got rid of him, what would this season be like?
Well,
super boring.
Let's talk about another man who's made headlines over the past week. As Hanna called him last night, Mr. Jed.
Oh.
We'll take a quick look at Jed singing to Hanna. Here's a clip.
Girl, I'll be your Mr. Right, girl.
Oh!
And Hanna,
Oh, me?
I would never tell a lie. I wanna come inside.
I want to point out that a line from that song is, quote, I'll never tell a lie. It's hard to watch Jed right now without looking at him through the lens of knowing that this woman, Haley Stevens, came forward and said he was dating me right up to the moment he left for the show. His intention, according to Haley, was to continue dating her when he came back from the show. At etonline.com, she shared with us a screen grab of one of their text messages where he texts her, "I love you, I'm getting on the plane." Go film. And also, I want to tease for you guys, coming up this morning on etonline.com, we have a new statement from Haley. Something interesting you might want to learn about Jed's guitar that he used so much last night. And a surprising connection to his past. I know, what a tease I just made there. Check it out at etonline.com. So Jed's singing to Hannah. Now, Jed, we know, he already straight up said to Hannah, "I came on the show for my music career."
Right.
Now we know this other allegation that he was in love with this woman, telling her "I love you" up until he went to film. Carly's shaking her
It
head.
just makes me so mad.
Why does it make you so mad?
Well, I mean, you can't come on the show with a girlfriend. This show works. Like, this show is about love.
Baby number 2.
And this is so horrible, and it makes me so angry that people, Jed in particular, are doing this. Like, this show isn't about promoting your career. It's not about Instagram. It's not about any of these things. This show is, like, you're toying with Hannah's emotions, and we love Hannah.
We love Hannah. I think Hannah's an amazing Bachelorette.
I do too.
100%.
And I want to give her such a shout out last night. It upsets me that it has to be said in 2019, but for her to make it very clear to Luke, "I own my body, you don't own my body." Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
on
girl,
one of the
yeah,
biggest
girl.
shows in America, Hannah. Yes.
It's powerful.
So makes you so mad. The show works. What are your thoughts, Evan?
I think Jed, went on the show with that in mind, and then I think he's probably developing real feelings for her, and he's just like, "Oh crap, what do I do? I'll just deal with it after the show."
Well,
You
and
know?
that's she's like, no.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just-
Right, that's a conundrum for me too. And I mean, like, I've gotten some flack on Twitter from you guys about this, but again, I go back to, like, my only thing I'll say about Jed is Haley now has been able to come forward and completely tell her side of the story. Jed also cannot do interviews yet.
Right.
And I will say that the Jed we've seen on TV so far, I mean, he's no Luke. He's not saying condescending things to Hannah. Like, I've interviewed other guys from the show who, some of them said Jed was their favorite guy in the house, that he was like the most genuine, kind guy in the house. So it's just, the only thing I'll say is that we got to hear from Jed. I will give him that.
Yeah.
But it's real tough to think that he went on the show with those intentions. We also don't know. He's the first guy, I would say maybe in history, to come forward and say straight up, I did not come on the show for the right reasons. I wonder if he has additional conversations with Hannah, or even if something wound up on the editing room floor where he told her about the girlfriend. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question.
There's no way she would keep him if that happened.
Well, it would
right?
be tough because she sent Scott home on night 1.
Yeah.
For having a girlfrirlfriend.
I feel
It would
like
be tough.
she's really into Jed though, and she
Yeah.
will overlook a lot of things for
I mean,
Jed.
We've seen her overlook some stuff. Overlook some
Overlook.
stuff.
Well played.
I didn't mean it, but it came out. She's
I mean-
overlooked it. She overlooks. Yeah.
There was a lot of chemistry after that song. She's like, that was really nice. You know.
I know when he was
Yeah.
playing her, he played her multiple songs. By the way,
He
Jed,
got his time he needed on the TV with his singing.
and now that Jed has told us he's here for his singing career, he performed 3 times last night.
Yes.
This is ridiculous. On my season, there was like 4 guys who were like going for it, like wanted to be, musicians, and they're like, "Put those guitars away. No, you can't take them. No, no, no." And now to
Really?
watch this, they're just allowing this to
They're
play
allowing
out.
Was
Yeah.
Luke Pell your season?
Yeah.
He was. You know what's interesting? Luke told me later that he kind of went on the show wanting to straight up be a country musician, but that James Taylor was already the singer, so they were like, you're the veteran. Like, that's what Luke said. Like, no, you're coming on as veteran. So are you surprised by how much this is being
So
embraced?
surprised. 5 guys brought their guitars on JoJo's
Wait,
season.
who else did? Luke James.
Luke, James, Derek, Wells.
Wells does play guitar.
And then there was one other.
You play guitar, but you didn't bring
Yeah, I
it.
played all their guitars. But no, they would get so mad. "Put those guitars away. We can't use any of this. Da, 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 da." And I'd be like, "Okay." And then guys would be like, "I think I'm going to sing to her on this date." And it would never happen. They would just
Interesting.
blocked it the whole way.
Was we can't use this because of a copyright issue?
Most
or
of it was
because,
copyright issues,
okay,
yeah.
Or is it because we only have one singer?
Yeah. So then we
James
started
Taylor.
doing Disney songs, and they were okay with that.
Oh, there was a
'Cause,
Disney
yeah.
DC connection. Let me ask you, Carly, because I think I'm the. Thank you, Disney and ABC. Let me get your opinion because I think I have an unusual take. I don't find it hot when guys would try to sing to me. I think it's weird. I sit there, I don't know what to do. I'm like, how long is this song? But Hannah was so into it. Your thoughts? Does Evan sing to you?
He sings to Bella.
Okay, different.
You know what's so weird? I think Evan's the only non-singer I've ever dated
Well,
in my
because you
whole
are a
life.
singer yourself. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
but I think it depends on if the person's good or not.
Okay.
If the person's really bad, it's really, really a turn off.
Let me ask you, as someone who has been professionally trained, is Jed a good singer?
You know what's so funny? On Twitter, there are varying opinions. I actually didn't find it, I think his voice is interesting.
Okay. I would not say I'm blown away, but I would not say I
No.
think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, it's there. All
Yeah.
right. So what do you guys think? Is there, I mean, say that Jed and Hannah have ended up together. How does he tackle this? If like, how do you approach this in interviews? This is tough. You guys have been in the franchise a long time. What do you do?
You know, I think, gosh, I mean, a lot of it just depends on how much Hannah can forgive and how true the feelings are, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just apologize, get it out, and move on.
Own it.
And hopefully, if they're together, Hannah can forgive him. Or, I mean, I don't know. Not hopefully, but she either decides to forgive him or she moves on and finds someone way better. So
Yeah.
she'll be
Who
fine.
frustrated you more last night, Luke or Jed?
Well, if we hadn't known the Jed stuff
Right,
all over
we're
the
looking
internet,
at it
it
with
would have been
such-
so different.
such a
You know what I
different
mean?
vision.
I know.
Because we would have loved Jed.
I know.
Jed
That's
was my
hard.
favorite until this came out. So
Really?
I'm
I
just
No, we wanted
strictly
to
on
like
TV.
hang with him, and now I'm so mad at him.
Because he's in Nashville where you
I
are.
know. I hit him up. I was like, let's do comedy. And like,
Really?
and now I'm like, I don't know.
Did you hear back from him?
Yeah, he was super nice.
Oh, God.
This
you
was
were gonna
before
hang
all that.
You were going to hang? Are you going to hang now?
Look, don't ask me that question.
Okay. My jury's still out for me on Jed. I'm with you. It's hard because we would have been singing his praises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After last night, and so I'm like, jury's out. Let's talk through a couple guys who so far have done no wrong. Cue the makeout Peter Hanna B-roll. Peter last night, you guys, I was shocked because we'd seen this moment in the teaser where Hannah said our physical chemistry is a 10 out of 10, and I for sure thought she was talking about Luke. No. She was talking about Peter.
Which is so weird to me.
Wild.
He has
Why?
a baby face.
Baby face. He looks about
She's
14.
like, he's a man. And I'm like, no, he's 12.
Yeah, I have been wavering between do I call him 12 or 14. I'm totally
Maybe 14. But yeah, it's very weird.
They're fire, as Hannah said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also a mini Ari. Did you notice how many times he said, I like it, I love this, I like this,
Interesting.
I
He didn't
like
really
it.
say anything that date, I don't think.
That's the other thing that's happening is she's like, I just want to hear like about you. And he's like, oh, I can't wait to tell you all of these things. And da-da-da-da-da.
But then he doesn't say anything.
He doesn't say
Can
anything.
I ask you guys, having been on, both done, combined all the shows that the franchise has to offer, but how much of it, because I do also watch it looking through this lens of, is some of the, like, I get how hard it is to edit a TV show and how, like, sometimes you can't get too deep into stuff because that's confusing to the audience. Do you think a lot of those conversations wind up on the editing room floor, or, like, do you feel like we got a good chunk of Peter and Hannah last night and you wish he'd had more to say?
I've never gone there. I just take it for face value.
Yeah.
It's hard to read it.
It's
I mean,
hard. You're like, oh,
you just
we can
don't
only
know
judge
what you
by
don't
what we
know.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
but
you
she
wanted a
did-
little more from Peter.
I did.
I mean, normally, like, during the day dates, they say, like, keep it really light and then talk about the harder stuff, like, at dinner. So I almost was really waiting. I was like, oh, the day date's going to be light, and then we'll talk about bigger stuff. But then there just wasn't anything bigger. And I was waiting for it, and I was disappointed.
I will say all I feel like I know about Peter right now is that he's a pilot and he's pretty happy. And like that's not bad. It's definitely not bad,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like when he
And
spoke
he had a
Spanish
girlfriend,
last
but-
night.
What was it?
I was like, last name Weber? What's happening?
That's exactly what I said. I was like, who is this man?
What
Where
is
did
this
that come
side of the
from?
family?
Why don't we know that?
I need to know
collective swoon from all the women around
Well,
the
and
country.
I was
bad.
like, yeah, I need to know what that is
Yeah.
because that's super interesting. That's better than the just I like it stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
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 Let's cue a little moment from another front runner, Tyler. Let's take a listen to his speech to Hannah.
You came walking in on the rose ceremony night, and you were wearing all white. I mean, you looked heaven sent. You looked like an angel. And like, I pray to God that you're my angel, you know?
That is Tyler telling Hannah that she was an angel, heaven sent, that he prayed to God for her. Tyler having a little more to say than Peter. Evan looks skeptical. Your thoughts on Tyler?
Does he really talk like that in real life?
I
Like, is
cannot
that-
figure his accent out. He's from Florida. I can't figure it out.
Yeah,
Do you think he's putting a voice on?
well, it's just so like cool. I mean, it's like, are you Elvis? Are you?
He's very Elvis.
Like, are you real life right now? But,
Okay.
I mean, I think he's my favorite so far.
Your
I like
favorite
him
for
too.
Hannah?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I like him too.
Why is he your favorite?
He seems to be the only one that's like actually listening to her and actually like, talking saying, like, being a positive voice. Like, everyone else is like drama and,
We saw him call Luke out last night.
I liked that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was away from her. When he's one-on-one with her, he seems really with her and for her.
I think we're hearing him say the most, like, I just think he's well-spoken. He's saying the most unique things.
Yeah.
It's not just, I want to get to know you better. This is amazing. He's like, I love when you stood up to all of us the other night. Here's a specific thing I liked about you, I interviewed Connor on their group date, and I asked Connor, who I think we saw for about 10 seconds last night. I asked him, what is connecting you and Hannah so far? And he said, we both don't like mint and chocolate.
Ooh.
That was rough.
That was rough.
Stop.
Yeah, I feel like I was just telling Evan.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like where did he go?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Like, where did he go?
So, Tyler, your fave right now?
I think, yeah.
Tell me why.
I don't know. He has better energy than the rest.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I get good vibes from him. Like, the other people have good vibes too, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Who is your fave for Hannah? And, I mean, we don't know what happens, but if you would just pick, who's your pick for Bachelor?
It's so hard.
Well, we didn't see a lot of him last night, but I think Mike still stands as
Mike
a
kind of
pick for
disappeared
Bachelor.
a little bit. I
He
know.
did,
Yeah.
but he would be. His smile is like contagious.
Yes.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Love
Okay,
that
Mike,
guy.
for
Even
Bachelor?
when he got his rose last night, his smile, I was like, we've missed this smile all episode.
I did miss Mike last night.
Yeah.
I know. And I missed Mike being the one to lay into Luke P a little bit because he just said creative stuff. Like, I think he called him a millennial F-stick, which was quite an insult.
And Mike has gotten a real free pass. Usually in the beginning episodes, if you call out someone else to the lead, you're on the chopping block. You're not going to make it far. He has sort of like rode this thing well. He threw Luke under the bus and I forget someone else. And he's
Cam.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his gravitas, his maturity. I mean, Mike's like 31. You get the sense that he knows how to handle other men.
Yeah.
Okay, so we like Tyler. We like Tyler for Hannah. We like Mike for Bachelor.
I think that's
Okay, hot takes from a successful couple from the franchise. Speaking of, let's get into how successful you guys are as a couple. Baby number 2. We have already beautiful Bella, and of course your amazing boys. Do we know if this is a boy or a girl?
Evan is holding the secret hostage.
We do know, and I feel like since it's our last baby, probably that it is our last
Carly's
baby.
It's our last.
Barring some miracle, something. Then I need to like do the baby some like serious justice with the gender reveal and make it like epic and massive and like ridiculous. So I'm waiting on some permits and some permissions.
Some permits and permissions.
It's not going to be filmed. It's just I just want to do something epic.
You need like a city permit for what you have planned.
Yes.
Look, I can't talk.
Oh. No. Is that a clue?
Okay, wait. So do you know what he has planned?
Wait, what do they call it? We're dropping. No, what did Taylor Swift say?
Oh yeah, Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs about your gender reveal. I love it. Easter eggs about your little egg. Okay. Do you know what he has planned?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
So it's going to be a
very
surprise,
Evan.
like to family, friends, and fans. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll get someone to film
Interesting.
it.
You're kind of wearing pink and you're kind of wearing blue today. This is interesting.
Oh, that was not on purpose, but.
But to confuse you all.
This is an Easter egg.
What do you think it is?
I don't know why I think it's a boy, but I will say it's like it would be so if Bella had a little sister, you already have amazing boy. I don't know. No matter what, it's like just healthy, happy baby. You know? Honestly, I'm like, this is hard for me. I don't know. I think you guys are like, you are really such a great, like, I feel like we've all seen you be such a great dad to your boys and now to a daughter. Like, he's like the freaking cutest. And I just want the best for you because this franchise has followed you for so long. And look how happy you are now. Like you said, it works. Look at this success story. Okay, wait. So do you know, but you don't know? Or you
no,
both
I know.
You both know.
Yeah, and it's really hard for me not to say the gender when I'm talking about the baby. So I've been like,
That it's a
just
girl.
don't talk, just don't say anything.
It's hard for you to say that it's a girl. Do you have names picked out?
There's like a Tinder for names.
What?
Yeah, you
You
swipe.
swipe yes or no.
Like an app?
Yeah,
Oh,
and so
wow.
we're doing that. Like,
It's called
if we,
Kinder.
this is not an ad.
This isn't an ad, but it's cool. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
So
been
we
using that.
basically have like a list that we've
We're, like,
both
linked
agreed
up.
upon. So it's like shows
Wow.
up and like you say
We've
yes.
only agreed upon one.
Okay, so you've got a name agreed. Like you have a name picked out, or you've got one
Well, we
solid.
have one that we're working
Okay.
with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a family name at all, or just brand new name? Family name.
Nope.
Nope.
It will all be revealed
When are we getting the gender reveal?
whenever I get the yes
When
from.
you get this.
Oh my.
Yes.
it. I love it.
I know. The great thing is you can wait as long as, up to the week before the baby comes, right?
I mean, I guess so.
We don't know when it's coming. It could come early.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably just, if it takes too long, we'll throw in the towel and do a dang pinata or something.
We did a pinata last time. We got to do something
we-
else.
Why is this probably last baby?
Because pregnancy is really hard.
I know. We really stay away from each other when she's pregnant.
Yeah, it's
Why?
really smart. I just don't usually I feel fine now
Okay.
that I'm like almost over the hump, but I'm bad that first trimester.
Really?
I just am so sick.
Yeah.
So it's just like space is
not
our
fun to
friend,
be around.
and
Okay.
it works.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Works for us.
We got Bachelor in Paradise coming up soon. They're filming now, of course, where you guys found each other.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Any couples you're shipping for BIP this year who you think have a chance at success?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I keep going on these websites, and then all of a sudden there's spoilers, so it ruins everything. I hate it. I
I'm
hate
spoiler free. Ha!
Okay, any picks for you?
Gosh, I don't know.
We know from the cast, like Blake's going. A lot of people talked about like Blake and Hannah G.
That would be like the dream couple.
Oh, gosh,
That's the
Barbie
power
and
couple.
They would make
Okay.
cute babies.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you guys want to have a baby in Bachelor Nation next? You're pregnant. Your girl Jade's pregnant right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Chris and Crystal, I think, are next up. I mean,
Really?
they got
Sooner
married.
than Ashley and Jared? Well, they're not married yet.
Yeah, no.
But they've been together longer.
Yeah.
Ashley and Jared have a plan. I feel like we can
I
go
think
to
they
like
said
somewhere
within
online
like
and see.
next year or something.
They have like a very regimented. I'm getting married. And
You know
this is-
what? Plans don't work when it comes. Well, I guess if you're on birth control, but plans didn't work for us.
Wait, were you okay? I remember you told me this story with Bella. Were you guys planning for baby number 2?
No.
No, because Bella was also a happy surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a happy surprise as well.
It's just amazing.
Wow. It's chemistry. It's just things happen. Beautiful things happen. Great. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up here, but I also want to talk to you, Carly, about your jewelry line.
Yes.
You have your podcast with Jade, and then you guys also worked on this jewelry line together.
Yeah, Jade and I love doing things together. So we have a jewelry line called Reviver that's really fun. You can go to Reviver Jewelry on Instagram and see everything. But there it is. It says I am on the front of the necklace, and on the back it has a specific word to, I don't know, just inspire you throughout the day and empower you.
Love.
And then we have our podcast called Mommy's Tell All, which is like women or men tell all. But
Oh, I get
stolen. But we talk about all things mom, and it's just so nice having a friend that just is going through it with
mean, you
you.
guys are
She's
pregnant
like
together.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like 3 months ahead of me.
Oh.
We're gonna have babies together again.
And you're both going to have baby number 2 together.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's
I know.
amazing.
It's the best thing.
Look, Bachelor Nation making stuff happen. All right, guys. Of course, follow Evan and Carly on Instagram and Twitter if you don't already. Check out the podcast, Mommy's Tell All, and I gotta give me some of that jewelry line. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks
and
for
of
having
course, Roses and Rosé. Our full recap of the episode will be up later today on ET's YouTube channel, and we are here live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, recapping all the horrible monsters and music. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.